Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga is expected to outline her department's catch-up plan in a meeting with school principals in the Capricorn region of Limpopo. And COSATU makes some concessions on its long-running battle with the ANC for an outright ban on labour brokers. I'm Richard Brooks. Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga is expected to outline her department's catch-up plan in a meeting with school principals in the Capricorn region of Limpopo. The meeting is currently underway at Greenside Primary School outside Polokwane. It's the second meeting with principals after the department failed to implement the catch-up plan as ordered by the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria 2 months ago. Katlego Nioni has more.
This is a follow-up meeting to the one Motshekga had with principals from the other half of the Capricorn district in Limpopo. This time around, principals will be informed of a catch-up plan presented to the North Gauteng High Court on Monday. In the meantime, just across the venue from the meeting in Westernburg, the Democratic Alliance will be presenting their party's 5-point education plan. DA's parliamentary leader, Lindiwe Mazibuko, will highlight on the plan. Katlego Nioni, SABC News, Polokwane.
COSATU has made some concessions on its long-running battle with the ANC for an outright ban on labour brokers. The Labour Federation's parliamentary representative, Prakashini Governor, has told a public hearing on changes to the Labour Relations Amendment Act that they have not been successful in getting an agreement. Governor says it appears labour broking will not be outlawed soon, but adds that they are continuing to discuss the issue.
On labour broking, there was an agreement to address residual contractual issues in terms of how the operation of the contract, the broken contract between the broker and the so-called client, would be addressed to ensure that when there's a deeming as far as permanent employment is concerned or non-temporary services that are provided through a labour broker, that these would not be susceptible to the termination of that commercial contract.
Women, children and people with disabilities Minister Lulu Ngwana says this year's National Women's Month will specifically focus on rural women. This year's theme is 56 years of women united against poverty, unemployment and inequality. Ngwana, who will launch Women's Month in Pretoria this morning, says a series of workshops aimed at empowering rural women and emerging businesswomen have been planned.
We are going to focus on rural women, food security and fighting hunger and poverty. Right now, we are going to have workshops before the 9th of August, from the 7th to the 8th. We're going to have a workshop where we're going to focus on economic empowerment of women. The majority of the women we're going to invite are women from the rural areas, but also emerging business women.
The Joint Operational Centre and Disaster Management teams in Nelson Mandela Bay Metro remains on high alert following heavy rainfall that started last night. This after more than 2,000 people living in low-lying areas were evacuated 2 weeks ago as a result of heavy rainfall. South African Weather Service spokesperson Garth Simpson.
It's going to be showers on and off for the rest of today, clearing overnight from the west. I'm still waiting for all my figures to come in at the moment. But we're looking at coast-wise 20 to 30 millimetres has been recorded and under 10 millimetres over the interior. So we're expecting it's just showers on and off, becoming lighter as the day goes on.